Miami trailing. Setting the floor for Miami. They've got Bam Adebayo, and it's Lundy in at the 3 spot. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And it's energy like that on both ends of the floor that's got them out ahead.
All right, Grant, as a team, how long you think it takes to figure out if you're a legitimate contender?
You know, B.A., a lot of teams come into the season thinking they are contenders. And they have to find out the hard way that, quite honestly, they're just not. But generally, I'd say we have a good idea after the first month or so of the year.
And that one's good. Good for Brooks.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Outside Noel. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Fires from deep. Miami, no good that time either. The Nets have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Oh, what a performance offensively.
They're really rolling at that end. Excellent game. They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Heat. 8-point game. Pass to Gonzalez. Looking to end the run. Brooklyn with the board. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
They had a lot of breaks go their way in that game, and hey, they cashed in when they could.
Yeah, the last game it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Miami calls timeout.
They flat out dominated the last time these teams squared off, particularly on the glass.
We'll see if the other team will address that problem in this game, because last game, man, they just got smoked on the boards.
So the Nets making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Well, we always hear about Heat culture. How would you define it, Brent?
Well, I think what they do is just find guys who are hungry, and then they do a great job of starving you during the year. And what I mean by that is just making it competitive. You're going to earn everything you get if you're a member of the Miami Heat, and that includes playing time.
Here's Smooth. Turned in an outstanding game against Detroit. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Nets. Things stacking up nicely for them so far. #1 in their conference and looking formidable. And of course Miami, well, record-wise, not even in the same conversation.
Well, I think for Miami, they're sort of where we expected them to be at this point. A tough opponent, but not a team that you fear.
And based on their early returns, it's really hard to see that position changing very much in one direction or another. I see them as a team that's right there in the middle of the pack, but not one that's ready to make any leap this year.
The Heat have gone only 2 of 6 from the field. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Oh, Brooks with the steal. Pass to Smooth. From deep, Johnson. Adebayo grabs the board.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Yeah, you got to like how he hustled to guard out on the perimeter, definitely respecting the shooting ability.
Oh, can't throw it down with one hand. So it's Brooklyn now. Here's Brooks. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Brooks has got his second basket on the night.
All 5 guys are in sync. Their ball movement is flawless.
Every trip up the floor gets more and more important.
Yes, indeed. They badly want to stop the bleeding here.
Time called here. Miami decides to talk it over. And Grant, with the idea of league expansion, some have worried in the past that there's not enough talent to go around. You see that?
You know, quite the contrary, B.A. I mean, the league's in a terrific place for talent, and there's definitely the depth for more teams to join the fray.
So both teams making some changes here and checking out some numbers for him. Inside.
Last 2 minutes to play.
Jaquez, that's good.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
1:49 left in the first quarter. To the inside, Claxton. Gonzalez pulls it in.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Jones, his shot is good.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Now here's Smith. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And yep, it's good. Smooth's got 14 points for the game.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
Here's Claxton, still without a bucket. 52 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Smooth. Ooh, the turnaround jumper, count it. And the Nets lead by 14.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. You know who that was.
And that one's good. Jovic.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And we've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Smith right side. Pass to Smooth. And he drives in. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Dosunmu. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
For your next substitutions on the court.
Now here's Noel. Brooks defending. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Adebayo slams it in.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
They've got Johnson, and it's Smooth in at the 2. So that's the Nets 5. And that's basket number 9 for him. He's 9 for 10.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Hi, guys. Well, Smooth in their last game against the Pistons was simply terrific. He picked up 49 points, and he was dealing assists all around. And really, it's a game that will stand out when you look at his career, considering how absurd some of those numbers are. Guys?
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Good work there as it goes. Brooks has got 5 points in the quarter.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Now here's Noel. 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to Lundy. Shot clock at 5. Rebounded by the Nets. Duran's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Smooth, the pass to Duran. Here's Smooth. He's got 18. Tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Brooklyn able to keep possession. And a quick check-in with the leaderboard. Here are the NBA's top rebounders. And you look at Duran. His consistent effort makes him one of the top rebounders in this league.
Just so strong on the boards. That's a skill that helps your team win games. There's some nice chemistry on offense. They're just taking what the defense allows.
Miami has got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. Here's Jaquez. He picked up 15 in their last win against Detroit, and they'll keep possession.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
It's stolen away. Down low. Here's Adebayo. It goes. He's made 3 shots in 6 attempts.
Well, around the rim, Bam Adebayo makes so many things happen because he's so athletic.
Smooth. Pass to Johnson. Here's Smooth. He's guarded by Hero. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo.
Personal foul.
That's his first foul. And the Nets making a change here. Mikhailuk's checked in.
Nets. Svi Mikhailuk.
On the wing, Brooks. Takes the three. Adebayo grabs the board.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
Noel, the pass to Jaquez from 11 feet away. Rebounded by the Nets. Duran's got rebound number 8 now. To the paint, Arthur. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Here's Lundy. He's got 5. Good, and the assist goes to Adebayo. Lundy's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
Tip of the cap there. I mean, that defense was good. The finish was better.
Time called here. The Nets decide to talk it over now. And we heard some coaches saying the league punishes retaliation, and that might even encourage players to instigate. Grant, you think he's got a point?
You know, B.A., I think he does. I mean, if guys are creating a dust-up to try to get opposing star players thrown out, the officials cannot reward that.
Here's Duran. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Detroit.
The other part of his game was the outstanding D. Shot blocking is a huge momentum shifter, and his 2 blocks really turned the game in their team's favor.
Here's Jaquez. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. And now just a 4-point Nets lead.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Brooks, the pass to Duran. And there's 1:45 left in the first half. On the wing, Brooks. 6 to shoot. Somehow scores the layup in traffic. Brooks has got 11 points.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Goes up on the wing. Noel, no good. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Smooth pass to Brooks, and he gets it to go. And now an 8-point Brooklyn lead. 1:05 left in the first half. Outside Noel. Unloads from 13. And there's another one for the Heat.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Here's Smooth. And it's good. 2 points. Smooth's got 6 in the quarter.
Brooks.
Miami has got it going from distance in the second quarter. 4 of 5 from deep. Throws it up high. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Brooks, the pass to Smooth. To the middle. Here's Duran. Again, the Nets score.
Strong pass there to set up the basket.
Miami's got 5 of 7 threes to drop here tonight. And here's Noel. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Shot clock at 6. Good work defensively by Brooks. And so it's Brooklyn earning this break in the action, up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting.
39.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game.